If you've been considering a new gaming chair, maybe you're sitting in a plastic chair with a blanket on it right now, then this is the last video you'll need to watch before making your next purchase. I sold popular gaming chair brands like DX Racer and Respawn Gaming for years, but we made the decision to stop selling that style of chair. Since then, I've used, tested, and reviewed dozens of different gaming chairs, and I understand why you would, and most importantly, wouldn't want to buy a gaming chair. I'll also answer our most requested comment, which is, what chair is better than a gaming chair at X price? And I'll give you a list of my 10 picks at 10 different price points, so make sure to stick around to the end of the video. If you want to see an entire list of chairs ranked by comfort, check out the cheat sheet in the description. The biggest selling point of gaming chairs is their looks. They offer a flashier look with unique color combinations and the ability to add a logo of almost any kind to really customize your chair. One of our commenters put it well, saying, adding gaming usually means a higher price for a fancy paint job. I agree with that statement 100%, but I'd even take it a step further. While most gaming equipment is at least on the same level when it comes to quality and performance as their counterparts, I would argue that gaming chairs are not. I say that because the racing style bucket seat design is flawed when it comes to proper ergonomics. The racing seat with side bolsters and hard metal frame throughout the whole chair are not on par with how we expect chairs to perform in our current home office environments. While these big gaming chair companies proclaim that they have the most ergonomic chairs in the world with a focus on being healthy, their chair designs make me question how they can make these claims. One of the biggest changes we've seen in the ergonomic chair market over the past couple decades has been incorporating movement into your chair through flexible, breathable materials and more open designs. A gaming chair like the Secretlab Titan or Razer Isker do not have flexible designs. This is the biggest downside, in my opinion, with gaming chairs. The metal frame and side bolsters prohibit movement because the chairs are not flexible and they hold you in the chair. Compare this style of chair to the Herman Miller Gaming Embody, which I would argue is one of the best chairs in the world at about $2,000. The Embody has a skinny backrest to make movement easy, and the backrest is super flexible. This is the direct opposite of a racing chair. Secretlab says their chairs are designed to be flexible and useful in all types of situations. That has not been my experience with their chairs. I find them to be very rigid, promoting almost no movement, and I do not find them to be as versatile as they claim to be. Products like the Han Ignition, Eurotech Vera, Kalami Atlas, and the new Hayworth Breck are all under $500 and offer better flexibility and range of movement than the $500 Secretlab Titan. And a little shameless plug here, in this same $500 to $600 price range, you can get a refurbished Leap or a Mia from BTOD.com for about 50% off retail price, and that still comes with a 12-year warranty and free returns. Another big problem with gaming chairs, and one of the biggest reasons we stopped selling them, is that they do not provide proper back support. We've seen improvements in recent years to the lumbar support with companies like Secretlab and Razer utilizing built-in adjustable lumbar support systems. These are certainly upgrades to the pillow system found on most gaming chairs, but they still have glaring issues, and you can only get these adjustable lumbar systems if you pay top dollar for one of those premium gaming brands. What most gaming chairs give you is a completely flat backrest with a couple pillows that have low-end foam that are meant to support your lower back and neck, but really they go flat in 30 to 60 minutes. I've not found a lumbar support pillow or lumbar support that has been useful, and I've tested dozens upon dozens of different gaming chairs. While the lack of lumbar support is a concern, the flat back design is a problem for your entire back, including your upper back and shoulders. When you look at the backrest of an ergonomic chair from the side, you'll see some type of curve to support the S shape of your spine. Some have different shaped curves, and some are more accentuated than others, but gaming chairs do not have a curve at all. They are as flat as a board. This is a huge problem that will either force you to keep your back in a good posture without using the backrest, or using the back and accepting that you'll have bad posture while you sit in the chair. Aside from looks, the next reason you would get a gaming chair is for the flat back reclinability. This is the function that allows you to take a nap in your chair or kick all the way back and watch a movie. While this might be viewed as the gaming chair's biggest advantage over ergonomic chairs, I would argue that you give up more than you gain when you get this feature. To have this function, you need the backrest to operate completely independent of the seat recline. One of the adjustments changes the angle of the backrest, and another adjustment controls the recline of the seat. By going this route, you cannot use a synchro tilt recline like we see on almost all ergonomic office chairs of all prices. A synchro tilt mechanism changes the angle of your backrest as you recline in the seat. This helps to keep you in an ergonomic posture through the whole range. Instead, you are likely to get a center tilt mechanism on a gaming chair, and in higher end gaming chairs, a knee tilt mechanism. These mechanisms recline with a fixed backrest angle, and a center tilt mechanism is much more difficult to recline in because you have a lot of weight in front of the pivot point. This not only makes it more difficult to rock and recline, but it will also most likely bring your feet up off the floor and make your knees hit your desk. Overall, a synchro tilt mech is a much better design for ergonomics, and we find this style of mech in chairs like the Tacova for as low as $120, as well as the highest priced chairs in the world. The lack of ergonomic adjustments extends beyond just the recline. Due to the nature of the design of a racer, a gaming chair can't have things like multi-dimensional headrests, height-adjustable backrests, and seat depth adjustment. The lack of seat depth adjustment is one of the most glaring weaknesses of the gaming chair design from an adjustability standpoint. One of the main focuses of an ergonomic chair is ensuring the front of the seat is about 1 to 2 inches from the back of your legs. Gaming chairs force you to roll the dice here in hopes that the chair will fit you. Some models may have different sizes which can help with this scenario, but you're still limited to a couple options, and most brands don't have different sizes. The lack of a headrest is also going to be a deal breaker for a lot of you. While I don't put a ton of value on a headrest, I know how important headrests are to most of you. Ergonomic chairs from $100 to $2,000 will be available with headrests that are multidimensional, compared to the pillow and static headrest you get with a gaming chair. This gives you much more versatility for using at things like tasking, intense gaming, relaxing, and hanging out. The truth is that racing style gaming chairs should probably be avoided unless you're creating a racing simulator. Otherwise, ergonomic chairs are just better for your comfort and health. This is why we've seen such a big shift in the gaming chair world to ergonomic chairs being skinned to look like gaming chairs. Chairs like the Lenovo Legion, Respawn Spire, Razer Fujin, Asus Destrier, and the entire lineups from Hayworth and Herman Miller Gaming. There is a reason the best gaming chairs are now skinned ergonomic chairs, and we do not see the best ergonomic chair companies coming out with racers. For those of you that stuck around long enough to see my list, here are my 10 picks for chairs that are better than gaming chairs at all sorts of price points.